In the state of Georgia, uh, one of their senators, John Ossoff, is up for reelection this coming midterms, November 2026. He was first elected in November 2020, and there was a bunch of drama in the state of Georgia, but he was elected, so he obviously won that statewide election and became a Jewish senator for the state of Georgia. There is a member of the House of Representatives from Georgia named Mike Collins, who is just an ultra extremist MAGA. I mean, everything is guns and Jesus, and I hate brown people, and I want to take medical care away from everybody. And 5 year olds need to be out working, they need jobs. Every extreme, just stupid political position that you can imagine. Mike Collins is like, hell yeah, I'm on board. He's just the worst of the worst, man. He is a terrible human being. And so, of course, Georgia keeps sending him back to the House of Representatives. So, this coming midterm election, he's going to be challenging John Ossoff for a United States Senate seat. And he put out an announcement thing or whatever on Twitter. And in his announcement tweet, he misspelled in great big letters. So it was laid out by someone like visually, digitally, digital design kind of thing. It wasn't him just typing and he made a typo. It, it misspelled the word Georgia. It spelled it Georiga, Joriga. And I see stuff like that, and it's funny to point and laugh at initially, which I did, and then I saw it again, and I pointed and I laughed at it for a second time, and I felt good about that. But what stuff like that highlights for me is, especially over the last decade, is that things like spelling and grammar and punctuation and syntax, sentence structure, education in any form whatsoever are now very publicly derided and insulted by the MAGA base. If you are smart, you are evil. If you can't spell the name of your own state, he's one of us. That's our guy. He's one of us. He's stupid, just like me. And I had really kind of hoped that we had hit the peak of that. I hoped that we would have hit peak stupid with the 2024 election. I mean, because if you just take two pieces of paper and put the qualifications and criminal law involvement of both candidates, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, and you go through those lists of things and you get done with that process and you're like, yeah, I'm going to vote for Trump. I know two things about you immediately. You're incredibly stupid and you're racist and misogynistic. And that's, I think that's been one of the absolute hardest things for me to coexist with over the last decade is the sheer number of people in this country who can be described in no other way as just fucking stupid, and proudly and loudly so. They, it's like they're in a competition with each other. And they view And I'm not talking just like being uninformed about the day's events, okay? I'm talking about like anyone would observe these people in an objective environment. And the very first thing that the observer would say coming away from these people was like, wow, those people are fucking stupid. I mean, like, shockingly stupid. Eh, That's been very hard for me to learn how to coexist with. There's absolutely no reason for it. There's absolutely no reason for it. All of us are walking around every single day carrying these little devices that we film our TikToks with, little devices which can access basically the entirety of human knowledge going back thousands and thousands of years. And yet we have roughly 80 million people in this country who are literally the stupidest people I've ever encountered in my entire life in July of 2025. It's like, how does that even happen? I mean, my last couple of years of elementary school, all through middle school, all through high school, I was in a very rural school system. When I graduated from high school, I think we had like 75 people in our graduating class. Five or six of them were pregnant. Our high school gymnasium, the floor was rubber. The track, the track that surrounded our football field was cinders. If you don't know what cinders are, Cinders, Google it. There was a point in time when people were like, "Hey, we should use these for a running surface." They're tiny weapons. It's like volcanic glass that is designed to shred human skin. That was our track. So in every school levy, every bond measure failed miserably. And then, people in the community would complain that our school was incredibly low ranked, like academically and intellectually in the state. But, hey, that's what being a real American is. It's being stupid. Um, I can't coexist with these people. I can't do it. I've fucking tried. I've tried. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. And I will be utterly fascinated until the day I die of how people actually become this stupid in the 21st century with the access to all the information that we have access to. It's incredibly depressing.